Dutton, just before we preview tomorrow's game against Bradford, what have been? You've had a couple of days to process the Newport loss. What have been your thoughts that you've taken away from that game?
Well, to be honest with you, Tom, my instant reaction was it was a mixed bag, and after reviewing it, watching it back, that's what it was. There was a lot of positives in there in terms of possession and control of the game. There was a lot of sloppiness in there as well in the final third. We need to be a little bit sharper and a bit crisper. But it was a good application from the lads to give me their all again. So very much a mixed bag. Another stepping stone in the right direction for what we're trying to implement in terms of control in matches. But it's massively a negative not getting the result that we wanted.
There's 3 games now in charge for yourself. You've taken obviously just the point from that. Are you obviously disappointed with the return that you've seen, or are you pleased with what you've seen on the pitch? We've just not had the results from it.
Yeah, it's an evolution, not a revolution. It's probably got the wrong guy in charge if you're thinking that it's going to be a case of just magic wand and turning them into this fantastic team, all conquering. I can't do that. What I can do is build things, implement things, but as ever it takes time. And would I have wanted more points on the board out of the 3? Yes, I would. Have we been a little bit unfortunate? Yeah, I think we have. Liam Kinsella getting sent off in the Stevenage game when we were 1-0 up and in control of the game. The Cheltenham game, we've gifted them a goal, but that's down to us and our coaching, so we're not going to hide behind that. And it's probably a soft one from Robbo in that game as well. And then the goal last night in a tight game against Newport, it's offside from the angle. The linesman's in line with our last defender. Their lad's at least 1 or 2 yards offside, and his flag hasn't gone up. So a little bit unfortunate for sure, but we're not here to make excuses. The reality is we've played 3, we've got a point on the board, and we need to improve things quickly.
And it's a continuing learning curve for you, as well as the players learning off you, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, for sure. I'm learning on the job, as ever. When you appoint someone who's a rookie, it's a case of learning on the job. But I feel like I've been in and around football long enough to understand things and understand the rights and wrongs of it. So it's not a case of me being naive, for sure. It's just a case of I want to try and build. I want to build a football club and build a team, and that takes time. I think you're seeing in its infancy the start of it. I'm sure anybody who's watched us will see, well, that looks a little bit different to what we've seen before. But the game's about results, so we've got to get results along the way, and it's getting that balance.
And you'll be looking to pick up a positive result in tomorrow's game against Bradford. What are you expecting from them?
I'm expecting the best team in the league currently coming to town, and what better game to put our marker down in the ground and say, well, this is what Walsall Football's a club is about and what we want to become. Bring on the best. We won't be taking a back foot. We'll be meeting the challenge head on and trying to get 3 points.
And we've seen in games already this season, previously, where we've gone up against informed teams and we've shown that we can match the best in the league. You'll be looking to do that again this weekend.
Yeah, definitely, Tom. For sure we've struggled against strugglers this season. It's been a habit of ours. It's almost if we apologise for scoring a goal and not go on to get the second and third, the mentality's been weak. We need to change that, which takes time, and it takes confidence. So we need a result quick, get a bit of confidence throughout the camp, and like I said, slowly but surely change the mentality around the place.
It was a tough game at their place earlier in the season, a 1-1 draw. They made it tough for us after scoring first. If we can get that here, that mentality of making it tough for them, that'll be good for us as well, won't it?
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's not all attacking; it's the defensive side of the game as well. And we need to be better at keeping that door shut. We haven't got enough clean sheets this season. The set piece record defensively has been top draw. You know, I think we're the best in the league at defending set plays. It's the open play that's hurting us. So we need to improve our the defensive aspect of the game rapidly, as well as the offensive side of it. So no. We want to make it difficult for Bradford. We want to nullify their threats, which they've got in abundance. But we also want to be positive on the front foot and causing them issues.